ওসে কি করছো? উইকেট কিপিং করছো নাকি?
স্যুপ বানাচ্ছি আজকে, টাস্কান স্টাইল টমেটো স্যুপ। টমেটো রোস্ট করছি আমি।
So here I'm roasting the tomatoes in the oven for a good 15 to 18 minutes. If you don't have oven, you can roast it in the pan itself. And next step is we need to peel the skin. So bapatta thanda kore means you need to cool it down first, and then you need to remove the skin from that. So I'm gonna start with a big pan. We'll be adding olive oil, the regular olive oil there. We need to wait until the oil gets heated up. And the first thing I'm gonna add is onion. So technically you should take 1/10. Like if you're taking 1 kg of tomato, you can take 100 grams to 110 grams of onions. We'll be cooking the onions at a moderate heat so that it gets cooked well, but make sure it should not get like a slight brown or light golden color. It should not have. You should sweat it after a while, and then we'll season with some salt and sugar. Once you find the onions have started releasing cooked flavor, you can add the tomatoes in it. Now cook the tomatoes at a moderate heat again for good 3 to 4 minutes, and then you should add some stock there. You can add some vegetable stock, or if you don't have any vegetable stock, you can add just water. Make sure you cover the tomatoes with water or vegetable stock. Meanwhile, I'll be adding some basil leaves in it. So this is the main flavoring agent apart from tomatoes. I'm adding some stock in it. If you don't have stock at home, you can add just plain water. Just cook it for good 10 to 15 minutes and it will look something similar to this. And then we'll be adding some white bread in it. As I was saying, I'll be adding the white breads in it. Now the quantity will be like if you're using 1 kg of tomato, so 1/10 will be the onions, that is around 100 grams, and just half of that will be your bread quantity. So 1 kg tomato, 100 grams of onion, and 50 grams of white bread. So here I'm using like 2 to 3 kilo of tomatoes, so I'm using 250 to 200 grams of onions, so I'm just using half of that, that's around 100 grams. Breads, I'm adding more of stock, like vegetable stock in it. If you don't have vegetable stock at home, you can use water. We'll just give it a quick boil, and after that I'll get back to it.
So the soup is almost ready. Only thing jeta baki rolo, that is we need to blend this and tapore finishing korchi. So it's the time to blend. This soup ready is almost. So I'll be using a hand blender. তোমরা চাইলে বাড়িতে মিক্সিতে ব্লেন্ড করতে পারো। Blend this.
Now I'm gonna strain this by using a fine strainer. ব্যাপারটা একবারে ঢেলেও করা যায়, বাট এনিওয়েজ পরে বুঝতে পেরেছি। So this is the base of the soup and that is ready. So ekhan theke I'll be using like 2 ladles in a smaller container, and we'll be adding some stock. If you want some butter, if you want a little more olive oil, you can add that and finish. This is all seasoned. If you want to add more seasoning, if you find that seasoning is little less, you can adjust this in the last step. So here I'm just reheating this because I don't think so we need any seasoning there. But if you feel that you need a little more salt, you want some anything, you can add that. And it's the time to plate. So I'm gonna start with a hot plate. I'm adding some bocconcini, like fresh mozzarella. And we'll add some roasted cherry tomatoes. Followed by some bread croutons. And then I'll be pouring the soup here. So be very gentle while you're pouring this. Make sure you don't cover up the garnish. Another point is the plate should be clean. Finally, we'll be finishing with some green oil. And once it gets ready, it should look something like this.
সো আজকে আমরা শিখলাম টাস্কান স্টাইল টমেটো স্যুপ বানানোর সুপার ইজি রেসিপি। ভিডিওটা ভালো লাগলে লাইক করে শেয়ার করতে ভুলো না। ভিডিওস কেমন লাগছে ডু রাইট ইন দি কমেন্ট সেকশন। ডোন্ট ফরগেট টু সাবস্ক্রাইব শেফসৌগাতো ইউটিউব আর ওটা ছাড়া ফেসবুক ইনস্টাগ্রামে ডোন্ট ফরগেট টু ফলো শেফসৌগাতো ফর এরকম প্রচুর রেসিপিস। কিপ ওয়াচিং, কিপ সাপোর্টিং, ডু টেক কেয়ার।